Yeah, I mean, we're 3 practices in, so been really, really pleased with the intensity, the energy, the effort, the communication. I think all the things that you want to see early in camp. I think Steph's done a tremendous job, her staff's done a tremendous job having us organized when we come in to make the most of our practices. And then you're really seeing some of that veteran leadership come through, the voices of Dewana and Natasha and Sid and some of these folks that we brought in who have won championships in the past, really stepping up and talking to the group, pulling people aside, having conversations. So you love to see that, the energy, the enthusiasm, a lot of progress, a lot of work on the defensive end the first 3 days, which has been fun to see. But yeah, really pleased with what we've seen thus far.
Ever so many of the players that come through talk about, hey, we're all in this for the right reasons, and we're all selfless, and all those certain things. How much does that set this team up for that success, given everyone's kind of at a different spot in their careers?
Yeah, well, it was a focus going in. I mean, especially talking to Caitlin and Kelsey and Aaliyah about the way they ended the season last year, how they really came together as a group to finish the season strong. And that culture was really a common theme from the three of them. So as we set out on free agency, having these conversations with people, yeah, we want great players, but we want people who are coming in here to win first and have that mentality and bring that culture. And I think, that's where the advantage of having Kelly and I who've been in the league for, 15, 20 years and know a lot of these players, very focused on specific people when you talk about Natasha Howard and Dewana Bonner and Sid Colson and what they bring, not only skill-wise, but the culture aspect that they bring in the leadership. So definitely a focus for us, and we are seeing that come together. It's been tremendous to, again, see the energy and the effort and the teamwork among the group. And they all have a common goal, which is, to win.
Is part of that culture, is it important to embrace expectation and embrace maybe people expecting it to go to another level this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think, listen, we're in this to win championships. It doesn't happen overnight. We've got a lot of work to do. It looks great on paper. Again, we're 3 days in. But that's always the we want that to be the standard. That is the standard that has been set here in Indiana with Tamika Catchings and, championships in the past. We want to get back to that. That's the goal. So we're certainly focused on that. And I think, again, when you bring in these players who have championship experience and have been there, some that are on the back half of their career, they're very motivated. And they bring a different level of intensity to a practice, to a workout, to everything we're doing in showing our younger players how to do things the right way and what it takes to get to that level. So certainly we have aspirations to do that. This league is insanely good. Every night is difficult. So we know, you got to have a lot of luck. You got to have good health. You got to have that chemistry really come together. But that's always our goal, is to hang a banner.
How do you merge championship expectations with a team that doesn't have a lot of internal playoff experience at this point, even though you just added players?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what our hope was in adding these players, right? Is you bring people with this experience that can speak to it, but also model behavior that the younger players can follow, again, in everything that they're doing, from the weight room to their nutrition to how they approach practice every single day. Every little detail matters, and that has been a common theme, is, pay attention to every single detail. Devil's in the details, right, to get there. And again, we don't know if that will be the end result, but, we want to do things the right way in our effort to get there.
What have you noticed so far about Caitlin and Steph's relationship? As Kayla's up here, she's kind of glowing about her, talking about how they can just pick the game apart. And do you see even similarities between how they see the game, kind of just basketball minds?
Yeah, I mean, they're both, just, I think, incredibly smart, high IQ basketball minds. And so when you get two people like that together, they just seem to go to the next level. So you can see it in conversations that they're having, in practice, how they communicate. Steph is such a tremendous communicator. Her whole staff is, really. I mean, it's unbelievable to watch their staff work. They are a well-oiled machine, and Steph really leads that charge, empowering her staff. But the players have a voice as well. And you see, Caitlin being able to voice what she sees. And again, it's a great partnership. It's been fun to see that evolve thus far. It's going to be fun to see it when we take the court and how it translates on game night. But yeah, they're two really high IQ basketball people, and you kind of sometimes have to let them speak their own language with each other to take things to the next level. But it's been fun to watch.
What has stood out to you about after watching Caitlin's first few days of practices and the way in which she worked all throughout the off season? Now that you're in it every day with her.
Yeah, really impressed. I mean, I started in early November, and there was rarely a day that I walked in here that the basketball wasn't bouncing in the off season, and Caitlin was in here working. So I've just been so impressed with her work ethic. I mean, she loves the game. She's a competitor, wants to win, wants to work at her craft, will do everything it takes on behalf of herself, but also this franchise and this team. She's very invested in what we're doing, ask a lot of questions. I have so enjoyed getting to know her as a person and just having those conversations about what she wants us to be, right? Like the same with Kelsey, the same with Aaliyah, who have been here a few years, and where we can take this the next level. But yeah, it's been fun getting to know Caitlin. She works incredibly hard, balances a lot, right? But basketball has always been the main thing, and I saw that firsthand through this offseason.
I saw that the team made a promotional film in Metamorphic Theater in Indiana. What's the significance of that? Is the team aligned with a historic site like that in town?
Yeah, really cool to be able to shoot that promo shot in that historic venue and align with Madam C.J. Walker. That was very intentional, obviously, an incredible figure in the city of Indianapolis and just in general, right, in our history. So to be able to launch our campaign in that venue, I appreciate you noticing that. It was really cool to be able to storytell, and we'll continue to storytell around it.
You guys were really open in the offseason that re-signing Kelsey was one of the biggest focuses of the team. What has it been like to see her get out there and build relationships in general with the teammates that you guys have brought in this season?
Yeah, you're exactly right. It was the number one focus for us in the offseason to make sure Kelsey Mitchell was back here. Such a key piece to this franchise for many, many years, through a lot of rough years, right? So I love that she's here and getting to experience, this moment and this opportunity. I don't know how it happens, but every single year Kelsey Mitchell gets faster. It's an unbelievable phenomenon. So she's come in here and set the tone for us every single day. I think when you talk about the vets that we brought in, it was a consistent theme that they were all really excited to play with Kelsey Mitchell. She is so well respected around this league, and I just love that she's getting the shine that she really deserves. And when we look at, the foundations of this franchise, you have Tamika Catchings, and Kelsey Mitchell is the next piece of the foundation of this franchise in this last era. So really excited for her, excited that we were able to do what we were able to do in free agency, and again, let her cook every single night.
Thank you, Amber. Thank you.